The Samsung Galaxy Note 5 in 2025. Is it still worth it? Alright, so running down some of the pros and cons of the Galaxy Note 5. One of my pros would be the display size. 5.7-inch screen, which is very nice, and it gets very bright in broad daylight. So that would be a plus. And another plus, the size of the screens, the dimensions of the screen, and the brightness in which the phone gets. So that's two pluses right there. One of the negatives I would have with this phone is the battery life. I would say the battery life isn't that great on this. Not really sure what it is. I want to say like 3,000 milliamps, but I could be wrong. But the battery life is a con. It's a big con. Great phone, great display size, but the battery life, man. Alright, I think my screen locked up, but yeah, it's pretty fast. It's not a 120 hertz display, but it does move pretty fast. Works for what you need it to. And then we'll go under the camera, which I know a lot of people would probably like to see. So as you guys can see, we got the camera going here. And this does support 4K at 30 FPS, which I find pretty odd because I didn't know that the old Samsungs supported that. But yes, this supports 4K at 30 frames per second. Has HDR mode. I'll go ahead and show you guys all the modes that you can choose from in the selfie camera. You got the wide selfie, the live broadcast, the video collage, the virtual shot, interval shot, animated GIF, and download, where you can download more effects. I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera over so we can look at the modes. And you got Pro, you got selective focus, panorama, video collage, live broadcast, slow motion, dual camera, fast motion, rear cam selfie, virtual shot, sports, animated GIF, shot and more, beauty face, food, and download. It does take pretty good pictures in the Pro mode when you're doing it at nighttime. So when I go to Pro, for my camera settings in Pro mode, this works good at nighttime, especially with the flash. You want 1 of 90 shutter speed, ISO 200, white balance auto, the effects auto, and colors vivid. That's what I have currently for my settings, so I'll let you guys see that. Hopefully that comes out a little bit better in the light. This phone runs Android 6.0.1. Now getting onto the back of the phone, we got your camera right there. You got your flash. And it does a decently good job of taking photos. It does. It does take a good job. It does do a good job at taking photos. I definitely like this phone, especially for photography. I feel like it's a good phone. In 2025, obviously there's better choices, but if you're looking for an old smartphone that you can take out with you, you know, be rugged with and not have to worry about having to pay a hefty price tag when something happens to it, I would go with this. I still feel like this is a viable phone in 2025. I would definitely purchase it. As you see, I have it. But for the consumer, I would say it's definitely worth it. You can still take good photos at night with a flash. It's got a big display. It's 5.7 inches. It's got Android 6. The camera is, I believe, a 13 megapixel camera. Could be more, I'm not entirely sure. So my final verdict on the Samsung Galaxy Note 5, I'd say it's worth it. Definitely go ahead and pick this up if you can. It's very cheap now. It doesn't cost a lot, and you know, if you're going out and you're worried about damaging your phone or something, you want something that's going to be cheap but consistent, this is the way to go right here. The Note 5 is cheap and consistent. That's what I would call this, cheap and consistent. So, yeah, it's a late review. I've never actually reviewed phones that I liked before. I've always kind of just bought them, purchased them, and kept it off to the side. But yeah, that's the Samsung Galaxy Note 5, and I believe that it is a viable phone in 2025. You guys take care. Thanks for watching.